Hello guys, welcome back to another Out of Ore live stream. What the hell happened here? I've only just noticed this. I've no idea where that came from. I was just building a little bit more on here and start the stream and that as well. I haven't been driving oh, don't hold shift. I haven't been driving across the dirt, so I have no idea where any of that came from. Anyway, welcome back to another Out of Ore live stream. I haven't spent too much time on off-camera work. I've been at work, so I've had a couple of hours chomping away at this. So we should have a little bit in there at least to sell. Make some monies and some XPs. So let's just drag it all over and do it. Yeah. I always go to name them as we're going, but I've got to do this twice anyway, so. Store. Sell. So we have 459 magnetite, 406,000 gravel, which is worth, that's not bad. Look at that. 108 gold, 168 lithium, one tiny solitary bit of coal, which I'm assuming is like a dropped node somehow, 46 ruby, 113 copper, 110 bauxite, 24 diamond, 9 jadeite, and 46 rhodium. And considering how little I've done, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Not quite a level up, but we'll get there. So my monitor seems to have shifted. Doesn't seem quite right, but I'll leave it. It's here as well. What the hell is going on? That is so weird. Is there anything else? No, that looks about right from where I've been digging in previously. And it all seems relatively okay over here as well, except for that bit. I've done it again. Don't run whilst you're sorting out the dirt. Anyway, let's get back to it, shall we? So we're going to go back to the pit, or the pit to be. If we can, I would like to hit 22 in this stream. I would like to hit level 22 today. Assuming I can drive. Anytime. Those skills are going to kick in any moment now. I promise. Perfect. There was no issues at all there. So at this point here, I think, if I remember rightly, this point here is going to be the stopping point of the slope itself. So I haven't got too much further to go before I level out. That's not bad. But the reason I want explosives Oh, 22 is I want explosives. I want... It's not easy trying to dig this up and drop it down. The excavator's not that great for that kind of a depth. So I want to use some explosives just to break the ceiling, drop it down. It'll also help a little bit with the rock over here, so. That, and we unlock the fuel truck as well. Need to move my scroll bar over a little bit on the stream. There we go. It was hiding some numbers. There's a wall there. Right, Charlie, are we going to have any issues today? You're going to behave yourself today? I hope so, dude. Right, let's start off over here. Start clearing away. We can't just, as much as I want to, we can't solely focus on the coal. We do need to clear away a bit of the dirt as well. Oh, I almost forgot. I need to replace that storage container. I wonder how far away you can affect it. Might have been a little closer, I just wasn't quite on it, but it still has to be fairly close, so that's good. No accidental long range damage done. There we go. And pour. Tay-Tay, Bouquet, I want a good clean game from you guys today. We've got all the content we need for the short. Not looking for any more. You know, I think this ground, like, if there's a lump in the ground, I think it redoes itself, like, whenever you load up the game. I swear I smoothed all that out before. Starting to dig on an upward angle. I need to stop that. Or am I? It's hard to tell sometimes. The camera angles aren't always best for that. Actually, do you know what? I think I'm actually doing a fairly decent job of keeping it mostly level. Gotcha. It's those tiny little bits like that can really screw you up when you're digging. Right, Charlie, we good? We done? Alright, we've got room for at least one more load. I think the problem is this isn't all pay dirt. This is all dirt. Come on, Bouquet. We just dealt with all this. I should warn you guys, I do have a little bit of a sore throat right now. I'm not sure why. Came on in the last hour. Or started coming on about an hour ago. I do want to stream as long as I normally do, but we'll have to see how it goes. If it gets too bad, then obviously I'll have to stop early. Someone keeps coming in and disappearing. Right, a stream. Someone watching the stream. I don't know if it's the same person. It could be different people. But it's happened like 3 times so far. It makes you think that someone's having trouble accessing the stream for some reason. Get in there. Thank you. Whoa, 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 whoa. Bit too far down there. Calm yourself. And have we got a storm? At least, I don't think so. So this is 1,220,000. I reckon maybe 10 grand in this one. I don't think it's a lot. Of course, we'll never know if I don't go in properly, will I? So I just need to check something on OBS. Oh, okay. It's just where the windows are overlapping. It looked like it was cutting off this corner over here. Amber, hello! Nice to see you in the stream. It's been a while. And, look, you're still a mod. You're never here, but you're still a mod. See, look, you turn up and my driving goes to pot. It's always when you're here. That's why you think I can't drive. Oh yeah, we need Charlie. Charlie, here boy. Yeah, I know. I know. I mean, it might have been easier if you'd had the baby in installments rather than all at once. How's Bug doing? Bug doing alright? Fair enough. Bug's fine, his birthday is in that. Oh, happy birthday to Bug. In case I forget in 20 days time, I'm not great with remembering stuff. Charlie! Charlie! We had words about this yesterday. You are not a digging machine. Oh my god, he's really... Charlie's having another tantrum. Back to your bedroom, Charlie. I'm sorry. The hell has he done here? Well, I mean, Yeah, Katie's now 18. Ooh, can't dig it. Can't knock it down. At least not with me. Maybe Mr. Bouquet can do it. Well, crap. I'm going to have to save and load. Thanks for that, Charlie. Really appreciate that. I don't know about you, I'm not old. I've just been 21 for nearly 2 decades. According to my stream, I don't think you're here. According to my stats. You're the ghost in the machine, Amber. I need to remember to slow down once I've got my scoop of dirt. Like, I reverse out before it's all settled in the bucket. And it ends up screwing up the floor. Oh my god, what have I just said? I'll go and do it straight away. Oh, this is going to be next to no money in this one. It's all mainly dirt. Gold Rush. They never really updated it. Kind of died. Well, it's not dead. Lots of people are still playing it for the competitions, but you know, I always wound up finishing in the top 10, and they never added any more content really. This one is huge. Okay, so let me give you an idea. Right, this is the size of this area. Okay, now from here the map goes all the way along to somewhere like there. And in this direction it spans about that far. And then we're most likely in the center of the map, basically. And the ore actually doesn't run out. Like, there's no height limit to the map. No bedrock. Yeah, that was a while back. my PC kind of blew itself to pieces. So he helped me rebuild. It was just the easiest way that he knew to give me the money. He wanted, well, as a surprise. It was like, I didn't ask him, you know, he didn't give me any hints or anything like that. It was just like, here, now rebuild your PC. I game with him and Nibbles on the regular still. That worked out to somewhere in the region of about £350, I think it was. Well, you see, that was before he'd become a big boy and moved out. Now he's got big boy bills. You haven't touched a game in like a year. Well, can I recommend one to you? Alright, it's not too expensive when you do get back into it. It kind of has a oh, what's that? It has that, like a Stardew Valley kind of feel to it. Alright, I need to add display capture. Graveyard Keeper, it's called. Throw the body in the river, why not? You can actually like autopsy the bodies, sell the meat to the local tavern if you get like an official stamp so that they don't know where it actually comes from. Really, really morbid game, but very, very fun. Yeah, I suppose. It's just if you ever get a chance to play something, I would highly recommend this as a nice chill out game. You know? Family friendly activities. I will say, that donkey is a bit of a dick. No, I've not said anything about this one to you. Sorry, I forgot how nice this music is. I've never even heard of that game. It's a shame. I don't think this game is multiplayer. No, it's only single player. Oh well, but it is a nice game though. A really good, like, just sit there and chill out game. Okay, I'll have to try and remember to look into it. Even my trucks are ninjas. Look at that. Can't see it. Another good thing about this game versus Gold Rush is your wash plant, or in this case processing plant, is completely freeform. Like, you can build it however you want, like in Hydroneer. And I've got big plans. This is nowhere near how this is gonna look when I'm done. Yeah, that's absolutely fine, Amber. Go do the real life stuffs. Bucket settled. Now drive. Didn't work quite as well as I'd hoped, but it's still better than I was doing. I just need to remember to do it that way, rather than try to be quick all the time. I know we need to level up quickly, guys, but we also need to be able to get better access to the stuff that we need to level up. So we'll kind of have to do this anyway. Oh, wrong button. Don't pour it yet. Don't pour yet. So Christian did release an update yesterday. Nothing about Right, it's going to get more comfortable position. My back's not liking the way I'm sitting. Nothing about when the dirt update's going to be, but he is adding in some settings. You can do this when you create your game. You can do it in game, anything like that. Changing the game difficulty, XP modifier. So there's going to be an easy, hard, and medium mode. Then you can change the amount of XP you get, so you can level up faster, slower, whatever. Like, these are separate controls, so you can make it like really hard, but get your XP really easy. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but and there'll be another control setting to change the rate at which you're paying back, the interest rate for the loans. So you can have it like you're paying a lot more for the loans or a lot less for the loans per tick. Not added in yet, but I'm assuming it's going to be added in along with the update, unless they decide to, do this because people are impatient for the big update. I don't know yet. But there's no update times or dates yet. But we need that bulk dirt back. Come on, Christian, you can do it. We believe in you. Right, let's start actually getting some money making going on. And we are making a little bit, just not very much. I have noticed on occasion this excavator swings its arse end round the same way that the new big one does, and people don't seem to like. So I think he just basically gave it the same controls, but it's quite possible that those controls don't really work with a vehicle of that size, you know? Really do something about that turn. It's not making life easy for me at all. Get that done now real quick. I'm not going to dump this into Tay. It's easier to just drive the straight and flat than it is to try and navigate round and over the dirt. And we'll just deliver this. It may take a little longer, but it's a lot easier. No, we'll just do it this way. And you know what? Screw the weather today. Clear sky, light clouds, not too bright, not too dark. Have a nice chill stream with the weather, shall we? Ooh, oh, sorry guys. That yawn came out of nowhere. I'm a little tired as well. I don't think I'm coming down with anything. I just think that I'm just really worn out. It's been a really busy day at work today. There's a wall right there. Who'd have thought? Oh, I managed to mute it on that one. Holy crap. That yawn I just did that you didn't hear blasted that full stretch across there. Where's my coffee? I need to wake up. What went wrong with my game then? I just accidentally turned down my headset on the volume wheel that's on the wire. See, that's why I'm used to going full pelt as soon as I scooped up the ore or the dirt or whatever, like full pelt reverse before it settled, because I'm not on dirt with any of this, am I? That's what I've gotten used to. That's what I need to adjust from doing. So it was pretty much a full scoop of coal. 61,600. So that was about 8 grand. And about just under 350 XP. Don't see why we can't just keep chomping away at this for a moment. Could be long before we're level 21. If I don't hit 22 in the live stream, I will still be using the explosives on that thing. on the ceiling on my ramp. Because I need to get that done. If I don't get that done, I can't continue with what I need to do here. It will also kind of change what we're doing with the pit a little bit as well. Because all of this, once that ramp's done, the entrance to this area is going to be lower down. So what I'll have to start doing when we're back in the pit area is dumping off the edge. Or, well, yeah, it's not even that, is it? We're going to be mining backwards. We're going to be mining in that direction from here. But we're going to have two different levels in the pit. So we'll be moving this back as we're mining. But when we reach to a point where this is in the way, we're going to have to mine that up. I'm probably going to end up having to go with two dump trucks at that point. Like a dump truck sitting down on the ramp. And another one to deposit, either pour in from dump truck or into a conveyor belt, or hopper, sorry, to then dump into a dump truck with a dropper or something. I don't know. But we will eventually get to a point where it's all as it's intended. It's just going to take a while, quite a long while. And to be honest, you know, you've got that issue with the big dirts not getting you the monies. When we get to the point of needing the really big excavators, I'm probably still going to use them, even if the bug's there. Hello, Harold. I'm doing okay. Bit tired. Scratchy throat. Don't think I'm coming down with anything. I'm just really worn out, you know. But otherwise, I'm good. What about you? Oh, Charlie's in a timeout in his room again. He practically opened the stream with a tantrum. I actually had to save the game and reload it because of what he did. He did his whole tearing up the thing, you know, the dirt thing again. Then kind of tipped himself over onto his side. He was standing still and he just literally tipped over to on his side. So I put him away, and then he left like a big bunch of dirt nodes just hung up in the air. Couldn't get rid of them. $49. Nice. Congratulations. Yeah, I don't know if you heard me saying it, Harold, but I think even if that bug's still there, when I get to the large equipment, I'm probably still going to use the excavator. No, the excavator. The excavator. I'm going to need the reach. I don't care about, you know, there's going to be so much that I'm digging up here, it's not really going to matter about what I lose. through the big dirt nodes. Right, we'll see if that's enough to allow smoother transition with Tay-Tay. I do want to try and hit level 22 on stream if I can. I want to try and get... I want to get explosives so I can destroy my ceiling on the ramp over there. Hey, Split, how you doing, dude? No, I've done a lot of digging. It's just a very, very big project. Split, have you had any issues with the roller? Because my one keeps tearing up the dirt, like chucking dirt nodes everywhere. No? It literally, it's like... How to explain it? It doesn't do it every time, but it's like a jet ski with the water coming out behind it. See if I can get it to do it. Like I said, it doesn't do it every time, and this will probably be the time it won't do it. It was on stream yesterday, it happened as well. No, doesn't want to do it this time. But yeah, no, literally, it doesn't dig downwards, it doesn't go any lower. But it just produces voxels behind it. It's really strange when it does it. It's always the way though, isn't it? When you want to show someone. No, I mean, if you were to watch the very beginning of this stream, it's like within the first, I don't know, 5 minutes of it, I think. It did it. That should, hopefully, be enough room for the turning around. Make the dump truck turn a little easier. It's not just been over there, Split. I know you've not been seeing too much progress, but I've not just been idle. That's sitting down there. Well, I don't know how else to explain it, really. It is just a really strange one. We should, hopefully, before too long, start hitting pay dirt at this level as well. Further into the hill we go. But that one doesn't want to dig. What's stopping me? Oh, I see. I see. Let's get rid of that for a minute. No, it's mad. I'm actually going to be using something about that in a short. Like, I'm going to make a short, just try and see if I can boost some views on the game or something. But it's going to be like bits where mining goes wrong. You know, just stuff when your trucks flip over or do handstands or slide down a hill on its side, things like that. And I think I'm going to use one of those anyway. I think I've got a bit recorded for it, so. It's not even, that wasn't even the first time that's happened to me. I wish you had moments like that. Maybe it's a user error. It certainly does make for an entertaining part of the stream, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, the dozer in here does tend to make bigger voxels. Whereas the dozer in Gold Rush kind of deletes the dirt more than anything. But hey, at least my stream's a unique split. If I've got something like that going in that not even you've known about, finally, I've done something Split hasn't. Yeah. I mean, it still pushes a little bit around, but it for the most part, gets rid of it. It acts more like a grader, I think, doesn't it, in Gold Rush? Not sure I would want it to go that wrong. I have way too much earth to move this dude, you think you do? Well, actually, I don't know who has the most, but that's the area I've set out for my pit. At least to begin with. That's the size of my project right now. Well, that and I've still got a lot more to do at the processing area over here as well. Fair enough, dude. Fair enough. Well, I've still got to bring... So... between that block and that block, down at least, what was it, 6-7 blocks down, that whole section, and then from that block to that block, probably the same again after that. That's why I'm digging the ramp. Because the entry point to this area, when it's done, is going to be at the bottom of the, or entry and exit point to this whole area is going to be where it is over there now, but much lower down. I need to stop reading chat whilst I'm driving. This week alone, I put 32 hours of just building a pad 6 blocks by... Oh, jeez. I thought you weren't going to do any mega builds. Sorry, I did kind of pause the watching for a little bit. Switch to something else, and I will get back to your streams and start catching back up again. I just can only binge watch something for so long before I have to switch out. Mega buildings, okay. Only real this time. Oh, for real, like you're not gonna give in to the pressure. Oh yeah, no, I get that. I mean, I'm not conveyor belting anywhere except for the processing at the plant area. I'm going to be digging top down on everything, so when it comes to the actual mining itself. The ramp, ceiling, it's getting a bit difficult with the smaller arms on the excavators. It's like really annoying because it keeps falling down and tipping over and everything. So I'm probably, when I get explosives, just going to drop the ceiling down, but not use it for actual mining. Just maybe building, like prepping for building kind of thing. I've actually got... I'm not even going to be using explosives to make blasted rock. I've got Jack over here for that. Jack the Ripper. I'm not even teleporting between vehicles. Oh no, the only reason I've got them over here is because this is a building area. I mean, yes, okay, I've still got to dig down further, but this is... I need these blocks anyway, so these blocks will be dropped down when I get to that level. So it's like, this was level 1, then I'll pick up the blocks and I'll dig down as far as I need to for level 2 and then start putting them down. So as you can see, I'm not using them over here. You really have to grind for level 50. It's 100k for the levels. Well, level 20 is 319,000. I may not be going quite as hardcore as you, Split, but I'm not going easy mode either. Yeah, no, the grind is good. If I didn't like the grind, I wouldn't be here. It used to be, when I was a kid, it used to be a grind just loading up a game. I mean, back when I was a kid, I had a Spectrum. You used to have to put a cassette tape into a keyboard deck, listen to a dial-up connection noise for 15 minutes whilst it loaded. When the tape finished, flip it over and go through it all over again on side 2. If it crashed at any point, you had to start over. Try getting a kid from this sort of day and age to do that. I did see the update. Oh, I say update. The news update that Christian said about the levels and the difficulty levels. Sorry, the interest rates and XP gain difficulty settings. You just like the pain. all of it feels good to grind and see the outcome. Yeah. The progress. You sit there, you're mining away, you're digging away, scoop by scoop, day by day, and then one day you turn around and like, well, where's my mountain gone? I had a mountain, where the hell is it? And it's that moment you're like, I've done a damn good job here. This is what it was for. I feel like when you finally feel like you've done what you need to on a save, I feel like the lethargy is going to be worse than a really, like when you've spent a long time reading a difficult to read but highly enjoyable book. When you finally reach the end of it, you're like, well, what do I do now? You know, that kind of lethargy. I feel like it's going to be so much worse with this. Not that this has an ending per se, but damn, I honestly don't know how long this is going to take me. I'm just going to do the outline. So, oh, handbrake. So I'm going to try and get all this on the level, go down a little further, you know, all of that. And then I was thinking maybe have like, I'm going to have a road, kind of going all the way around it if I can, so that I can jump onto the road from any point so I don't have to drive all the way across. And then when I want to move on from this section, maybe make another one down here or something, like when this is low enough to make a Ah, that was it. That was what I was thinking. I remember. Where was a good point to do this? I can't remember where I saw it when I had the idea. But basically, when it gets to a point that's low enough, and I want to move to a new area, I can kind of tunnel under this. I come back up and start digging that way. Yeah. So when that's low enough, I tunnel under, and then I can move on to down under here, down the bottom down here, because that's already at a lower point. That was my thinking at the time. But it's not a competition split. There are no winners in a single player game, you know. If you know and not allowed to say, that's absolutely fine. But do you know if there is a planned release date for the bulk dirt? Never was, you always win. Yeah, it's all good, dude. It's all good. We all bow to the master. Well, except for the master's mistress. You have to bow to her. Or Mrs., not mistress. Sorry, my mistake. But you still have to bow to her. No, that's absolutely fine. I get it. Oh, hail the dopey boss. Behind every great man, every great miner, behind every great miner, there is a nagging woman saying you can't get a new PC. They are, well, they made a rock to an extent, but except for, and I saw this one on splits, this is all down to split for me knowing this one because I didn't really notice it myself. Do you see that white spot just next to my cursor dot on that mountain? A huge chunk of that mountain is lithium. Split noticed that one and flew over there. See, Split, I give credit where credit's due. And you've also got to think, mountains are going to be covered in a lot of dirt anyway. Got to run back over. Sorry. The lithium spike. Right there. Like, you notice that white dot in the side of the mountain there? You flew over and took a look, and there was a huge lithium node stuck in the side of the mountain, or the mini mountain, or the spike, or whatever, you know. Oh, you dick. See, it's difficult to tell because it's only chat. There's no inflection, is there? So, some people in my stream yesterday, Split, were asking about or talking about the bigger nodes with the bigger machines, and they wanted to see which machines gave the biggest nodes and all that. So I went into a creative to take a look. Driving the biggest, in fact, front end loader went at a slower speed than this one does. No, it's all good, dude. It's all good. If you can't have a laugh, then what's the point, you know? Oh, are they? I mean, it makes sense, you know, bogged down by a bigger weight. But at the same time, the dump trucks just rock it, don't they? Charlie's actually behaving today. Oh, that now. He's like, Splits here, better be serious. Better do my job. He's almost like, talent scouts here. Better do what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, no, I get it. I was even saying that in stream yesterday or something to that effect. There is no game patch in history, I believe, that has ever. Oh, I mean, it's possible that there is, but that has never had a single issue with it. You know, almost every big update to a game will have a patch needed. Listen here, Roller, you better work and work well, or it's a scrappy. No, see, it looks like a little kid compared to the rest of these machines, and with the name there, I call it, because of that name there, I call it Charlie. So I just send it to its bedroom when it misbehaves. When it has a tantrum, I send it to its bedroom. I have noticed, yeah. I don't know if you can see that. The actual roller, it bounces around on the cogs or whatever it is, like it's just a loose bit of cardboard tubing or something. Yeah, this is Charlie. The Dozer's Gramps. Got Jack the Ripper over there. I like to think of the dump trucks as lunchbox, simply because how much you can pack in them. It is annoying that I have to pull out of that one in this facing forwards. I can't go backwards to try and save the ore. Because if I drive in there face down, I have to hug the left side of the wall to be able to pour into it well. And well, you get out of the vehicle, the dump truck on your left. So you end up spawning in a wall when you get out of the truck. Sometimes you just don't look for the fine details in games like this early. Yeah. Well, I mean, for me, because of how much of a grind it is, all you're doing is looking at the machines, isn't it? So, sometimes a game like this, I might notice that sort of thing. Yeah, look at this, look. Oh, have you tried using the double wheels on the new dump trucks? They kind of merge together nearly. Right. And that's why I can't reverse out of this hole. Another thing I plan on doing with this one that makes it a bit more real, let's say. Once you got sufficient height, like I'm going to have to start doing it on there soon. I'm going to be using the excavator to dig up chunks, throw them over the side for the loader to come and scoop them up. Maybe this is my problem. Maybe I've got my sensitivity up. I have got my sensitivity up high. I've got the sensitivity's up high and the dead zone's down at 0 pretty much. Maybe that's to my detriment here. Spitting all over the place. Keep forgetting I've got it turned around right now. I even try to remember to fold my machines up if I can. I'm going to roll myself a cig while the autosave's doing its thing. Ugh. So I finally had to add in my jaw crusher and trommel. I think then in that slope I'm finally hitting the stone. Try to keep it as compact as possible after this. I just had to get the height, which is why it's as long as it is. Usually it's a lot more spaghetti. And it probably will be spaghetti when I actually do my finished product with the plant. You know what, Split? Next time you do a new start, for whatever reason, I've got a player challenge for you. A viewer challenge. Steering wheel and pedals only. I mean, what the hell? That was really weird. I no-clipped through the door. Gonna have to bring Charlie in again in a minute. Oh, that's a nice scoop. Or was a nice scoop. I don't think I've done too badly at digging on the level in this area. Usually I tend to wind up digging upwards or digging downwards. I think I've done quite well. And 4. Right. You can stop leaving a trail of breadcrumbs. I know my way back to the pit. God, that FPS drop. I must have so much wrestling in this one. Oh, I just saw 17 FPS then. And back up to 60. No, it doesn't look like we'll hit 22 this stream. I'm trying, but it doesn't look hopeful. I did that wrong. I wasn't paying attention. I went in the wrong way. Not going to hit 22 if I make mistakes like that, am I? That's coal as well. The lithium's all the way back there, isn't it? Yeah. Stick with the coal. I would like to see some form of monitoring in this game as well. Like a way to wash away overburden, like the just dirt style dirt. Then anything like ores or pay dirt drop down, or pay dirt maybe turn into like a more refined pay dirt. Less of it, but more value. That'd be a nice addition. Nice way to attack your cliffs as well. Of course though, the amount of nodes that would create, the lag would be horrible. I don't know what the hell I was doing with that with that arm at that time. I was all over the place. Coffee time. How much XP we got left to go? About 800 XP. Come on. Thank you. Oh, Charlie, you're going to be up again in a minute. Do you ever think, like, the way this looks, all these little different nodes kind of drop on the floor, you squash them down, they make all these patterns and everything, kind of looks like a tribal tattoo. I wonder if the vehicles had a little bit more suspension, some of these nodes wouldn't be as much of an issue. Some of these little lumps in the ground wouldn't be as bad. I think we are mostly level now. Just a little bit over there at the ramp. I'll take it as is. I won't bother with a third one on this one. One more load should level us up. That's what happens again when I look at chat. They say don't text and drive, but they say nothing about reading... Oh! Okay, got it this time. But they say nothing about reading chat. You can read your messages, just don't type them out. Bad driving on my part. Nice big chunk of mix in this one actually. I thought it was a bit more cold than it was. It's still not pay dirt, is it? No. Still just normal dirt mixed in with it. Still got a nice chunk of the coal left to go though. So what do we need now? Oh, okay. I didn't even realise. It's like when he was saying like it's 100,000 XP to level up, and I was like, well, it takes 300,000 for this one. No, I didn't even realise. Didn't even pay attention. Never even clicked. It doesn't. The XP level bar doesn't well, the bar resets at 0, but the XP amount doesn't. So it's what? 35,000 XP for this level. Right, I'm going to let that process and I'm going to be right back, guys. I just need to go to the toilet quick. And I'm back. Headphones tangled. There we go. Let's get back to it. Let's try that again, shall we? At least I'm not discriminating against what I'm digging. Bit of everything in this. Well, that's not actually going to be very profitable, this one. But it is what it is. You know, sometimes you got the good load, sometimes you haven't. You can't have a pit if you're only mining essentially glory holes. Well, that was a bad transition. I knocked it about quite a bit. Don't even think we'll hit 1.4 mil with this. If we do, it'll be lucky. Very lucky. I thought it stopped then at 94. I mean, I know it was bad, but oh, it has. No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't. Oh, it's being a tease. apparently that tree doesn't want to go down. It's alright, next time we load up it'll be gone. See? Told you we wouldn't hit 1.4. Didn't actually mean to dig that bit. It just kind of did it on its own. So I went with it. Oh, this terrain is getting horrible again. Come on. I'll do one more scoop, then tidy up, then drive it to the hopper. There's a nice chunk of coal still on the edge here. Go grab that. Actually try and get a big boy scoop. Thank you. Come on, Charlie. Job to do. Go, Speed Racer, go! I was digging nicely, now it seems like going on a slight down angle. Didn't slow down enough. Ah, no! Oh, that's close. Oh. So he's typing. Or he's conducting. He's listening to the radio. I don't know how he's driving, but he's listening to the radio. Does he do anything when you're just sitting still? He's just twiddling dials. So I wonder what this model originally used to do then. Hey, 1.4 mil. So, between this stream and the next, I can pretty much guarantee that will be all done on the level. Hopefully this will be done. And I might even have started on the next a bit of that. Ooh. So obviously when this is done, like I said, I'll be dropping stuff down in somehow. Which means that we have to drive around. Which means I'm going to have to move this. Could swing it round and come at it from over here. So I can come down here, dump it in this way and back off again. Yeah, that's how I'm going to have to do it because that section's going to have to drop down. So I know I don't normally do the building, but you know what? Sod it. Should we do it now? Yeah, let's do it now. I don't like to do the building aspects off camera. Apart from obviously this. Right, so push through any nodes that are waiting. Start tearing this down. Probably swap out these wood panels now. They've been here long enough. That worked out well, didn't it? Can't help myself when I get going. Right. So if it's coming from over here, we need a right turn, 2 right turns. Right, let's get rid of this, get rid of them. They actually look nice, so I'm going to keep hold of them. I'm not going to need these 2 right now. So, right turns. Probably going to need some straights. We'll see what we need after that. Right, where are we? One more at least. That stops. Back here. I need to see where we are. Okay, that's good for the turn. Right, let's see whether or not we're going to need another straight. Oh, that is close. Look at that to the wall. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4 more straights. One, 2. 3 and 4. Oh, actually, my bad. I failed to take that into account. The hopper's not going to be at ground level, is it? Okay. Oh my god, come on. Thank you. Put the hopper there. Don't know why I did that. Put those in there, but we're not going to need them on the back. Not this time. It's a shame because it did look nice. Building steel. No, not steel mesh. Steel. Just grab, I don't know, 10 of these for now. There was something else I wanted and I can't remember what. Yes. I'm gonna grab some walkways. Yeah. Oh, that's not actually that expensive. Why not? I was about to say, yeah, we don't need that many, but yeah. They're cheap. May as well. There. Not going to look as fancy as the other one did, but it will still do its job. Just make it look nicer. So we need another, what's that, 6 blocks or 6 wall sections. Yeah, it should do the trick. The reason I wanted these, I'm fed up when I need to go up here to take a look. I'm fed up of parkouring. So I need to find somewhere to attach this. There. That's as far as it needs to go. Swap that out for steel. Didn't actually need it to go that far, did I? Right, so from here we have access to that if we need it. Yeah. No, that's not gonna work. I'm trapped. Map. Rescue me. Help! Thank you. There we go. Sweet. Sorted. A little further to drive, of course, but it should do what we need it to do, as and when we need it to. Sorry guys, I thought I muted it then. My sore throat is just... Well, it's not so much it's sore, it's... Well, it is sore, but I feel like I'm losing the voice as well. I'll do one more run here, guys, and then I think I might just end it off. Go get some rest. Make sure I've got a voice to stream with next time. Oh, hello, Michael. Yeah, poor timing on when you jumped in the stream, I'm afraid. Got a bit of a sore throat. It's not easing up, and I'm thinking of just ending the stream a bit early today. I can try and go a little longer if you want, but I don't think it'll be too much longer. I can give you a quick rundown of what I've done though, if you'd like. So, when I do finish that, I'm going to need to run the pay dirt. So I'm going to drop it off the edge of that and go all the way around the outside of the track here. So I've moved the hopper. I've just moved it. No, too far. Thank you. So essentially, oh, this is not going to be easy. Hold on. Let me smooth this out here. Yeah, essentially, I'm going to have to use either dumping it off the edge or using a hopper to dump it into another dump truck off the edge. Then that dump truck will drive it up the ramp. Which I've done a bit more of off camera. Not as much as I would like to have done, but I had work, so. Come on. Thank you. Then obviously around here, at this point, that will be gone, that shape. And I've had to move the hopper over here because once that ramp's done, I'm going to start working on the next step down on here, and this would have been in the way, so. be my first try with this. Oh, I don't like that. Alright, hold on. Hold on. I'm going to have to do a temporary wall removal here until we get everything else set up eventually. Come on, thank you. It may not be as good as it was, but should still be efficient. Yeah, that's better. Trees are going to be annoying, but can't have everything. And now, if we want to see, we don't have to parkour up there anymore. If we want to see the ores coming out, set this up as well. So that looks like it's the coal. Yeah, that will only be coming out at the bottom because there's no gravel, I think, or anything like that coming out the top. All over it would come out the top. I've lost track. Right, well there we go. So yeah, I think I'm going to end it here this time. Next stream probably Wednesday. Hoping to have a lot more of this area done by then. But we'll have to wait and see. Sorry for the short ending as soon as you turned up, Michael. Thank you. Took you long enough. Put that on. And just sell the excess building materials. I'll sell the stairs as well, sod it. There we go. Thank you. I mean, this is only temporary still. You know, here's what it is. But it will do for now. So, anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Sorry, this is a shorter one. My throat is definitely getting worse, so I'm going to go chill out. Take some paracetamol for it or something, and then try to get some sleep. Early night, just rest up, do the best I can so that it's fine, ready for fine as soon as possible, really. If I am coming down with something, I want to get ahead of it. So, alright guys, well, have a good one. Stay safe, sleep well. Goodbye.